You're Going Beyond, a podcast for established and aspiring independent spa professionals and mind-body practitioners with Darlene Richardson of Embody by Excel Spascapes and Candace Holyfield of Six Figure Spa Chick. I want to welcome everybody to Beyond, a podcast for independent spa professionals and mind-body practitioners. I am Darlene Richardson with Embody by Excel Spascapes here with
Candace Holyfield, a six-figure spot chick.
Good deal. And we are here to provide you with resources and tools to help you build and expand and operate a successful independent professional practice. Today's episode is episode 3. We will be talking about having a niche. I think it's niche. And or a specialty when it comes to providing the services and products that you provide as a professional. So, any thoughts?
So many. I just want to make sure everyone knows if you have a new target audience. It's so
Okay, repeat that part again. If you have a what?
I said if you do have a niche, it's so much easier for you to find your target audience.
Okay.
If you got a biz and you're saying, everyone is my target audience, that's not the way to do it. Like, I feel like everybody needs to have a niche and know exactly who your target audience is, so you can make money and so you can focus solely on, that person.
Yeah, and that's really important. I think that's something we get away from, especially those when we first get out of school or, our training or what have you, and we want to dive right into practicing. And it's kind of like we just go off of what we just learned instead of really thinking about how we can develop an independent business and really hone in on a particular market so that we can specialize our services to them and, make loyal customers or loyal clients. So I was surfing the internet just a little while ago. I think I was probably looking at something on YouTube, and a commercial came up for St. Jude. I think this was for like the St. Jude walk run or something like this. And at the end, of course, everybody knows that St. Jude is a hospital for children, but their like marketing message was something to the effect of let's cure or end all childhood cancer. And so that in their marketing message, they're able to portray what their niche is. Their niche is working or saving children who have cancer.
Right.
So that's just to give an example of what we mean when we talk about, niches and that kind of thing. So,
and that's just like how I'm doing spa coaching. So my niche is a massage therapist, a lash tech, an esthetician, a nail tech. So I'm solely providing a service for a spa professional or somebody in the beauty industry or someone who works in the beauty bar. I could do coaching and say, I can coach anybody, but that's not my area of expertise. I have been successful because I've owned a day spa, I've been around therapists, I've been around nail tech, so that's my area of expertise. So that's my niche as far as my spa coaching. As far as my massage business, my niche is spa parties and deep tissue. And the reason why that's my niche is because those are two things that I do great. So if you're looking for your niche, just say if you are fresh out of school, whatever it may be, whatever you're the most comfortable doing, whatever you're passionate about, that's the way to find your niche. Like some people don't know how to find their niche. And it took me years to even get into massage. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my niche. I've spent thousands of dollars going to University of Memphis, getting a business degree, doing medical assistant. I did so many things. I never was passionate about any of those things. So they wasn't necessarily my niche. And maybe that's why I didn't make any money. I don't know. But in massage is something I just really got into just because I was tired of, working a restaurant job. So I just immediately started out doing spa parties just because I am a people person. I have this huge personality. So that's my niche, spa parties. And then I learned if you are a massage therapist, if you know how to do deep tissue, you know how to go in there and find those trigger points, you will make money. So that necessarily wasn't my niche in the beginning, but I knew I needed to make money to take care of my children. So I had to learn how to do deep tissue. And
Yeah.
so now I do it so easily. But in the beginning, it was a struggle for me. I was tired, my hands was hurting, my back was hurt. But now I could do a couples massage with other therapists, and they think, Ken, it's like you barely over there working because I
Mhm.
have mastered on how to do a deep tissue massage without basically killing myself. So those two are my niche areas. So I would tell people, if you're trying to find your niche, if you if you're into something new, a new career, and you don't really know what your niche is yet, find out the things that actually make you money, and try to find out something that you actually do like doing. So some people might, want to do Swedish massage. So your
Mhm.
niche might be working with the elderly people or with children because they don't need deep tissue work.
Yeah, I was thinking, and we don't have to get all, bogged down or tied up into like actual terms, but it's good to have a good understanding of what things are that you want to be mindful of when you build your practice because like I'm thinking about a niche, and I think when I think about a niche, I think about more like your target market or your
Mhm.
ideal client. And then, that kind of your target market dictates, like you said, your specialty, what you specialize in. So you might specialize in the beauty bars and the spa parties and that kind of thing. I personally specialize in stress management and relaxation, primarily because it's something I hold dear to my heart. I really feel like in my personal philosophy and the values that I hold in my life, that is basically centered around being happy and just kind of going with the flow and going, um,
Mhm.
with the way things kind of go and not being bogged down by like really fighting against things that are not supposed to be. So I want to help other people. I've had a client on the table. I think I might have mentioned this before on a different podcast. Oh no, I was just talking to a friend. But and she actually asked me, Darlene, how are you able to just let things go? How do you keep things from bothering you so much? And I'm thinking, I didn't, as a client, I didn't know she even knew me on that personal level. I guess it's just
Mhm.
the kind of
It's
air
just that
about myself
energy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that I kind of exuded. And I'm like, okay, you act like you know me, okay, okay. You all up in my personal business. Okay, no. But then too, that's what I specialize in. I think she probably picked up on that and I was able to share with her my philosophy and things, tools and things that I do to help manage and cope with stress and things that might come about so that I can lead a healthier, happier life. And so that's I kind of naturally or organically found my specialty or my niche. My niche is primarily those individuals who are ready to make positive change in their life, like they're really thirsty to put themselves first. Because I know a lot of times, my clients, their to-do list is very long, and they put themselves way down on the bottom of the list, and then they get all worn out and tired, and then they call me like frantic and I need you right now,
Mhm.
and I'm like, let's help develop a lifestyle to where you don't have to, you know, wait to the last minute till things are really bad and you're not in any shape to help anybody do anything before you call me. So,
And you know what? That's so great that you just keep it out because I never even looked at it like that, to say, help people. And I'm the type of person, I would wait to the last minute till I don't have any fuel left to say, oh my gosh, I need a massage or let me call my spiritual coach because I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. So your niche will be you would be the perfect person for me because I'm that type of person. And that's another thing, like you said, your energy, and like you said, she maybe just picked it up from you. And to be honest, you are that way. Like your energy just naturally flows, and you're like this free spirit. And so that comes off easily, really, from someone just really first meeting you. And I'm a much more aggressive person, so I probably don't come off as a free spirit. I don't know how my spirit comes off to people, but it doesn't come off how yours come off. So and that's another way to look at niche. That's great because I never really would have looked at it, from that point of view.
yeah, and that kind of that sets you apart from your so-called competition. That makes you
Mhm.
different. That gives you a unique
Yeah.
selling proposition. Um, to put you in a different field or a different lane from somebody else, especially when somebody is just googling, massage
Right.
therapy or
Right.
spa parties, and they get a whole list. What's gonna make you different? If you niche it out or really show your specialty, then that'll help people make the decision and you'll end up getting your ideal clients. You won't get people through the door who you don't feel confident in being able to help them with whatever problems they might So.
And that's true as well. And also, I want to make sure everyone knows sometimes you are going to get some people who their energy doesn't work with yours. Like every single
Mhm.
person I touch, sometimes we don't have the chemistry in our, we don't line up together. So that's not my ideal client. When I get people who dirt cheap and they don't want to pay this and they don't want to tip, that's not my ideal client. So
Mhm.
yeah, I may do them one time, but I don't try to resell to them after or anything like that. I thank them for coming in and I let them be. So
Mhm.
sometimes even we have a niche and we are looking for our target client, sometimes we're gonna run into people who are totally opposite of what we're looking for. And so I
Yeah.
just want to make sure everybody know that that may happen sometime in your practice. So, when you meet someone and you know for a fact, hey, this is not my target client, this is not who I'm looking for, thank them for coming in and you move on to the next person until you find your target client. Because trust me, I just want everybody to know that they are out there. People are in this world ready to pay you for whatever it is that you do, and they will pay the price,
Mhm.
um, that you charge. We just have to find that person.
Yeah, and that's like a topic for another day. Really realizing your value and not
Yes, it's so important.
compromising it.
It's
Yeah.
it's so
Um,
important.
you say what?
I think it's so important.
Yeah, it is. And people again might be thinking, why should I have a niche or a micro niche, which is a specialty? And it's primarily just to keep you focused in your
Mhm.
business, and it helps you from getting bogged down with like trying to do everything, or you could be that one stop shop, but you still want to have something that you specialize in, something that you putting your energy towards as far as trainings and what have you. Is setting you up as an expert in whatever niche or specialty that is, and you're just not kind of just blindly going as far as when you want to give money and put money into your business as far as marketing is concerned. So if you specialize in working with firefighters, you're gonna put your
Oh
money
yeah.
into resources and advertising that those firefighters are gonna see. You know.
And you know what? And it's great that you said that because just say if somebody was, wanting to work with firefighters, I'm telling you guys, you could just go up to the fire station and say, "Hey, I'm so and so and so and so. I want to come in and offer you guys some massages." Just like when you did your podcast with Sam, he said his biggest contract, he went in there and offered that service to them for free and took tips, and now that's one of his biggest contracts, that he has. So you can go to just like the same thing I did with the Hillary Clinton
Mhm.
campaign. I just went in and said, "Hey, I want to offer you guys some complimentary massages and accept tips." And those people were so nice. They welcomed me in with open arms. I'm talking about gave me a tour of the whole place. Everybody was so nice. So it's not all about the dollar every single time. So if you do want to work with firefighters or you want to do something, go to the fire station and offer them some complimentary massages and make tips. So that way you're still leaving with something. And not
Mhm.
only that, you can say, "Hey, I did massages over at fire station number 44." Like that's something for you to be able to put in your portfolio. That's something for you to be able to put on your website. You can take pictures when you go. And so that's really giving you a receipt and giving you credibility for whatever it is that you saying you want to specialize in or whatever it is that you're doing.
Exactly. And you're good at what you do, so the people that you work with are gonna share what you've
The
done for them with other people. So you go to that fire station, you work with that group of firemen, of fire personnel, um, to be politically correct. But anyways, um, and then they'll tell the next one, the next, what do you call it, firehouse, and then they'll tell the next firehouse, and it kind of just
Yeah.
kind of goes like wildfire that way. And I've worked with the work that I've done in the school system with the teachers. It kind of works that way. They'll be at some kind of professional development or meeting, and they'll be telling the next teacher, oh, at our school we get chair massages, and they be like, oh, why
Yeah.
y'all get that and we don't get that? I want that. So it can kind of build that way.
And then also, they do teacher appreciation week. So whatever your niche may be, reach out to who your target client is. Reach
Mhm.
out to, I mean, if it's a group or a school or firefighters or, if it's a hair salon or a bank, whatever it may be, reach out to the type of people you want to work with. Whether
Mhm.
you're going there or sending someone an email, reach out to that group of people. And if it's one group of people, it's 10 more. So if
Mhm.
one person tell you no, you go to the next person on your list. If you get one firehouse, you go to the next firehouse and say, "Hey, I worked at firehouse number 44. I want to know if we can come do that." And That's what's gonna make people say yes. When they see you've already done something like that, they don't have
Mhm.
to know that you did it for free and you only accept tips or however you went about securing the contract. But that's what's going to be able to open you up more to your target audience when
Mhm.
they can see that you've already done that before. It's going to make the other people more willing to say, "Oh, yes, we would love to have you. Please come." So that's
Yeah.
very important. Find your niche and reach out to those people and take their pictures and stuff and make your portfolio. So when you go to these businesses, you can show them that you have receipts for what you are trying to do.
Yeah. And even for those people who might be struggling to find their niche, if it doesn't naturally, well, it will naturally and organically come. But if you want to be more proactive and, because it could take time, you can do like one of those. I think they call it 360 or 180. I don't know, feedback type of situations where you ask people, what do you feel like I'm good at? What
Right.
why do you continue to come to me for this service? What is it that you're getting from this service? And then you can kind of tell from that. Or you can just look at your client list and see, what professions these people are in, or, what do these people spend their time doing. If you work mostly with people who ride bikes, or something like that, you might just see a
Hmm.
trend that just automatically happens. And then, if nothing else, you can definitely do research and kind of see if you have a big enough pool of people for your particular niche in your area, especially if you're a service oriented business and you need to actually be in the locale or the location of your client. So, yeah.
And then I just wanted to add, technology is always changing. So now, this we're living in this 21st century where a lot of people are getting surgery, butt lifts, tummy tucks, lymphatic drainage. Like,
Mhm.
it used to be a low scale thing, but now I'm telling you, since I've just been in Atlanta alone, so many people are like, Kendra, do you do lymphatic? And I'm actually certified in, and I've maybe worked with 3 or 4 people who actually have had surgery, but I'm not comfortable enough to tell the people, let me help you, because they're just getting their surgery. So I
Mhm.
feel like, and I am going to take a new class just on, the lymphatic and the post op, so I could, just be more comfortable and make sure I know what I'm doing. But if you can't find your niche, you don't know what it is, there's so many options. I mean, sciatic nerves is a huge problem that so many people have. TMJ, which I'm certified in both of these. I'm the lymphatic drainage. I'm talking about deep tissue, spa parties. Darlene does yoga and, like she said, balancing. It's so many different niches out there that you may don't even know about that could be your niche, but you just don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And then once you determine what your niche is, tell other people, tell other therapists or people in related fields. Because, for example, me, I don't do well with clients who are very, very sick or very, have some real serious
Mhm.
issues going on. So I'll refer them to a chiropractor that's not a part of my database. Or, if somebody really wants deep tissue and they feel like they won't get their money's worth unless they leave my studio hurting, then I, refer them to Tanya or Rhonda or somebody else, that I know specializes in that type of work. So, yeah, and that can help grow your business as well. And if nothing else, having a niche will help you to determine and more solidify what your business vision or your business mission is, which I think is important in building your business. And
Definitely.
when you get the chance to, when you start marketing and really putting your face out there, you want to attach it to something. So um, I think this is a good time to invite all the listeners to take advantage of a 28-day Mind Body Business Envisioning Challenge that I have going on ongoing. You can visit www.embodysshop.info to find out more information about this. You can just sign up really quickly, and then you'll get a series of 28 emails, one email a day, that gives you insights and information on how you can develop your business mission and vision. So, again, you can go to embodysshop.info to get more information on the 28-day Mind Body Business and Visioning Challenge.
And make sure you guys sign. This lady is so amazing. Like we just stated, her energy, I mean, it comes across just so transparent, so sweet, and she just has a beautiful spirit. And me, on the other hand, I mean, I have a beautiful spirit too.
Of course. Are
But
you talking about me earlier? I mean, just now?
yes, I'm
Oh,
talking
well,
about
thank
you.
you, lady.
Yes,
Thank you, thank you.
yes. And she's just so easy going. And like she said, she really lives a stress free life. And me, on the other hand, like my life is stressful and in chaos all the time. So I'm gonna definitely do the 28-day challenge. Also, I want to invite you guys to join my Spy Boss Tribe on Instagram, the Six Figure Spy Chick page. You can just text the word owner to 31996. We have a free spot call every single month, free periscopes, free business tips I share. The group is consisted of massage therapists, estheticians, lash techs all across the United States. We're constantly growing at a rapid number. I'm so thankful. So I would love for you guys to join that as well. So we do have free tools available for you all to help you with your business, because we do want you to win. We do want you to grow. We want you to be successful. So definitely sign up for both of those free classes that are available. And we do have other programs that are paid, and you can get with either one of us about those. So we have some great, information, and we're willing to share it with you guys. So share this podcast with, any therapist, salon professionals, wellness professionals, holistic practitioners that you know, because we really want this movement to grow. We really want it to take off. And in my mind, I already can see this being a great thing. So we would love for you guys to embark with us on this journey, because it's going to be wonderful. We're all going to benefit from it, and it's just a beautiful thing. So please share this movement, the Six Figure Spot Chick, and also the 28-day Mind-Body Challenge.
Yeah. And I want to thank all the listeners for your time and energy. I know it takes a little bit to listen to this, but it is my full hope and expectation always that you all are able to get insightful information that you can use, like practical applications that you can put into practice, like right now, to benefit you and your business. Not only your business, but your lifestyle, or your life.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
And we want to make sure you guys know, we're not, and I say this all the time, we're not on here rambling just to be rambling. We want to give you guys this information. We need you guys to implement it. If you just come out here and listen, and you don't try to find your niche, you don't try to reach out to your target audience, you're going to see us turn around and look back months from now being in the same place. So the advice we're giving you guys, we would love for you to take it, because we know these strategies work. We have done them ourselves. We do have coaching programs. Other people have done them. So we know that these strategies work. So it's more than just, listening to this podcast. It's more than just, open up your email for the 28-day challenge. It's more than just joining the Spy Boss Tribe and, getting on the spy call. Like, you really need to put a plan together and implement these strategies so you can be successful in your spa or your wellness business.
Yeah. Good deal. Any anything else to close?
Girl, I think I said enough this go round. I'll save it for next time.
All right. Well, until next time, go forth and conquer, and peace.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Darlene.
All right. You're welcome, Candace. Thank you.